Hello people and welcome. I am here chilling out in Nagrand. This is my go-to place when I want to chill out. Not that I come here that often, but I mean it's my favorite area. I have a lot of memories from this place. By the way, this is gonna be a rather talky video. I'm mostly gonna talk. I'm gonna address a few issues. So for anyone that is somewhat interested in the channel, this is gonna be a recap of what's been going on lately. So I actually told this story twice since I came back, but I edited it out because I I cut it out of the videos because it was too long, because I needed to compress the videos and I didn't want to be droning on in a video that was really going to be about playing the game. But here it is. Okay, now I forgot where it started. My grandmother got sick. Yeah, I actually mentioned that in the video. Yeah, I started falling off for a while because I started getting bored with World of Warcraft, because shamans were so underpowered that I couldn't do anything in a video. It was so boring. I might be wrong about that. Yeah, early Draenor, they were completely useless. And also, the way they changed shaman, look at this. This is old material from a music video of mine. This is focused damaged. It's fluent and it feels good to do. Since Draenor, shaman's been feeling so chunky and so just boring, I guess. I'm trying to find a word. But the spikes that you get from mastery, is it? Or it was mastery at least. Did they change that back? Yeah, okay. Insight spells incite the earth around you to come to your aid for. Yeah. All of those spikes contribute to the total damage, which means that your damage is just split out on more sources. And you get a lot of those spikes, and I mean it look cool and everything, but it adds up to a lot of tiny damages, and I have no recollection of how much damage I actually deal. Which isn't that relevant, because you just attack a target and either you kill him or you don't, which you mostly don't anymore. So it's the problem is that you can never find those golden nuggets when you get a really good nuke in and you kill your enemy. You probably can do it with maxed out gear playing against an unbuffed enemy, but I mean in the old days you used to be able to one-shot undergeared players, or insta-kill rather, when you got a really lucky streak. And it was good. And also the damage was once again focused a lot more. So I knew what I was doing, but I don't anymore. I mean, I don't know how much damage a nuke will be, because it's so much more random. And I don't know why they did this. But I mean, a critical strike can be all from 40,000 to 60,000 in PvP. Doesn't sound a lot, but the thing is that that's 33% up or down, depending on, I don't know. But the effect is also completely random, because either you throw out a lot of spikes that deal a lot of damage that you don't really see because it's tiny numbers just in the bunch that are replacing each other. You just don't see them, so either you do a lot of damage or you don't. And I don't know why they made it that way. If you want to output more damage, you just play better. You play more fluent, but you can't do that anymore. And that brings me to my other issue that I had since I came back. I cannot for the life of me figure out why I can't cast some things. I mean, it's not that the spell doesn't work, it's just that sometimes I'm pressing the button and nothing happens. And that might be my issue, but I don't have that issue in any other game. And most of the time I don't in WoW. But for some reason I just can't cast. I don't know if it's new interesting abilities that the Blizzard added that makes you unable to cast. Like hunters have a thingy that makes them completely visible, but you can't target them because they're untargetable. Or faint death that makes you lose target, or... But it's so annoying when you play and you just feel like you don't have the power in your fingertips, because I know what I want to do, but it doesn't happen. And that brings me to my third problem. It's still so annoying. You just keep getting interrupted. You just keep getting knocked around. I mean, like Death Knight, Death Grip twice. Or, you know, you start channeling something, they Death Grip you, you're interrupted. You wait for a second, you start channeling again. I mean, you wait for global cooldown, which is super annoying. And then you start channeling again, and when you're 66% through, a third through, they grip you again. And it's like in Melee, they just grip you and they glitch away your spellcasting. All of those tiny things were things that I guess I got used to in the old days. I mean, I was annoyed by them, but I kinda got used to them. But coming back to the game and having to struggle through these annoying tasks just to be able to do damage that doesn't even kill the guy. I mean, I'm at best support damage. Sometimes I get a rad nuke and I do a lot of damage, but it's nothing like it used to be. So I don't know why WoW doesn't work for me anymore, but it just doesn't feel that good to play it anymore. It feels like a chore, mostly. Maybe that's because I'm making videos, but I don't think so. It's just because it's just go into a BG and endure. Endure the silence and hope that Horde is winning. Because something else I noticed since I've been back is that you either win because of no fault of your own or no reason. It's just that the matchmaking is so bad. You're never on that brink, fighting, struggling, and have to play really well to win. And even when I feel like I want to play really well, I have all of these annoying issues. Either it's one rogue just shutting me down for the entire BG, targeting me, ruining everything, of course to the benefit of his team, but making me just feel like, what am I doing here? And I've dropped out of some BGs. Alt F4 works very well just when you want to get out of it. And it shouldn't be like that when you play WoW. It really shouldn't be like that. That brings me to, wow, I think I lost track. Wait, what did I cover? I covered the issues of being back playing WoW again. Did I even? No, I don't think I actually talked about where I've been. No, I started falling away because of Draenor Mage Shaman. Feels so bad. Just felt bad. And then I got very stressed out. My grandmother got sick, which wouldn't be really a big deal because she was very old. She had a really great life, but she was also my last grandparent, and she was a very unique person. And then my roommate moved in because I needed the money and he needed a place to stay. And then I got cats, which was an awesome thing. But I had my roommate in my apartment, I had cats, then my grandmother got really ill and we were going to sell her house. And we started talking about maybe I could buy it. First it was just an idea, see if it was possible, but then it turned out that, oh, this is Simbaka writing. Probably gonna be in Swedish. What? I have caps, no. And it turns out that my mother wanted to help me with my down payment because this house was the house that my mother grew up in. And it became realistic because the bank actually said that, yeah, if you have down payment, you can actually just buy this house and live in it on your salary. So it became realistic. So a lot of back and forth while grandmother was sick, went into the hospital, went to the house, started preparing. I was very, very inspired by the potential ability to buy the house. So anyway, it was a lot of back and forth and almost no sleep because we had to go into the regarding bank errands. I was in contact with several banks. I calculated a budget, I planned for things to do with the house, and then I moved and I started setting out up the house. And now I'm in a basement that is basically a construction site. Every room in this house is a room under construction, more or less. So I have a lot to do, but now I have a stable internet and I just felt like it was time to start making YouTube videos again. I'm in a very strange place regarding making YouTube videos because I'm trying to make my mind realize that I really want to do it. I was talking to my friend yesterday regarding this. The reason I started making YouTube videos was because why not? My biggest interest is playing games basically, and I want to be more creative with it. The reason I felt a little bit bad, so to speak, I felt like I could do more with videos, putting them up on YouTube, making something more creative of it. But it's a commitment. My brain goes like, but if I commit to YouTube, I have to do that all the time, and then I can't do something else. I can't do what? I can't do something that I wouldn't do anyway. I don't really understand it because the brain, I guess it's kind of a fear maybe that if I start again I have to commit to it. which isn't a problem, but for some reason my subconscious makes an issue of it. So I'm trying to overcome that. And then I had really bad internet. My internet delivery guy fixed 2 issues on this between the station and my house. The cord going from the station to my house, it's like 3,500 meters of cord. They found 2 issues. Even though my internet sort of worked, they had 2 issues that they fixed up. And now I'm going to get a new modem, and maybe we have it running smooth. It's been working okay today, and it's been working okay for a while actually, but upload speed is still suffering for some reason. And also when you upload stuff, I lose internet, which is a big issue. So anyway, that covered my experience with shamans, currently why I have an issue with it, where I've been, also why I didn't address the fact that I went away for a while. The reason for that is because when a YouTuber that I follow drops off for a while, I don't blame him, so to speak. I understand that he probably has a reason for it, and if he kept putting up videos that was rushed, or when where he just keeps saying that, yeah, I can't be back right now, I'm doing this and this, it's like, sure, it's kind of interesting, but just focus on your stuff. Just let YouTube go for now and focus on the things that you need to do so you can get back or not get back, whatever you wish. Because when I look at videos by a YouTuber that keeps saying that he doesn't have time for this right now, it just stresses me out. So I didn't do that. And also when I came back now, I didn't address the fact that I've been gone for very long. I tried to, but I just didn't want to talk too much about it. It's because me saying, hey, I'm back, now I'm gonna do this and this and this, it doesn't hold much credibility because I disappeared for a year. So what I figure is just start making videos, start involving myself again, and you'll see what comes out of it. I don't have to tell you what comes out of it. So far I've been trying to get into the habit a little bit. Also, it was kind of a disappointment to come back to WoW and feeling like that is not interesting, that I can't do anything interesting. But that brings me to Overwatch. I'm really excited for Overwatch, and it might sound like a Blizzard fanboy thing, but when I saw Overwatch for the first time, I wasn't that intrigued by it, because it looked like there were no feedback when hitting players, and it felt like it was kind of, because it's child friendly, there's no splatter or blood or anything. But when I played it, it just felt really good. It felt like you are in control of what you're doing, unlike WoW, and I like that feeling a lot more. It's high paced, it's a lot less variables involved. You don't get stunned. There's one character I know that stuns, or actually there's a few skills that stun for short durations, but it's not like in WoW when you stand around for 8 seconds but silenced, and then you're stunned, and then you're silenced in another school, and it is so annoying. That doesn't happen in Overwatch. You can actually keep your input rolling all the time. When you do things with your fingertips, things happen in the game. That's what I'm trying to achieve. That's what I'm trying to do when I play a game, which makes my brain being able to actually go with the flow of the game, do things, and that made me really feel like I want to involve myself and read up on the technical things about maybe the hero of my choice, Pharah, that has the rocket launcher and the jetpack, which reminds me a little bit of Quake. Because of the rocket launcher, I really like targeting where the enemy is going. I really like that projectile speed, or travel speed, projectile travel. I really like that. And I feel like I want to learn the levels. I want to learn how to use the level to your advantage, where you can get up to, where you can go through, where you can stand, where you have advantages standing around and firing, or all of that. I just want to discover, get more experience, and that's like I wanted to do with WoW when I started playing it more seriously. So what did I cover now? I started off with, actually, I was supposed to explain where I've been, but I started talking about WoW and why it was a disappointment, and then I went into telling you where I actually been, and then I told you why I didn't address where I've been, or that I was going to be away for a year. I actually didn't know that was going to be away for a year, but it just turned out to be that way. So what I'm looking forward to doing in Overwatch is both playing, being skilled at it, actually practicing, being good, playing casually, playing teams, and making compilations of sick moves. I want to record so much. And when I get the internet, which could be, I mean, my fiber optics internet, my high-speed internet, which could be a year, I want to start streaming it also. So I think my channel is going to be mostly based around Overwatch, because I think I'm going to be playing it so much, actually. Then I'm going to drop in and do other gameplay videos also, but I really want to include facecam, and everything I do is very distracting to have facecam too. So I'm trying to get used to it. But I hope this video, at least if you're an old-time follower of mine, makes you feel like I'm not slowly fading away. Because I know that's the sense you can get from YouTubers, and it's often true. When they stop updating and then they come back and they put it in one video and they tell you, I'm gonna try to come back and do this, and then you don't hear from them for a month, and they're gonna say, sorry, I've been gone, you know. Every video is, sorry, I've been gone. That's what I didn't want to happen with my channel. So that's why I'm making this heart-to-heart video, to hopefully make you feel like that's not the case. It's gonna be a period now where I try to, I wouldn't say try, where I'm going to establish what I'm gonna do from here on out. And yeah, so I hope it makes you feel like I have plans, that I'm going to actually be active. And don't worry about, you know, me being... and just know that I'm not worried about my channel at all, regarding if it gets view. I'm gonna be much less picky about quality. I'm not gonna upload garbage and things that have large errors in them, but things that I find that in the old me would find to be too low paced or whatever it could be, I'm gonna upload that. Because what happened was that when I made something, I was very aware of it. I was very aware of every single step I took, every single detail of the video I was recording. I was very aware of it, which made it feel to me, which made it feel old instantly. And then I sat down and I edited it. And with new games, there's always something that makes you have to re-edit it twice. Takes longer, and then you render it, and then you rewatch it, and by that stage I've been so bored with what I do that I feel like this isn't a good video, this isn't a good thing at all, and it becomes incomplete or not uploaded at all, and I have spent so many hours doing nothing. I'm going to try not to do that, and I'm going to put more effort into making this a more personal channel. There's also preparing for streaming. Streaming is going to be much more personal, because when you stream, you put so many hours up on internet that everything can't be technical strategy and, I mean, compilations of sick moves and everything. It just can't be that all the time. So I'm gonna try to make more personal videos. But mostly what I actually need and will get is time. Building a personality on YouTube takes time. I mean, it can take 50, it can take 100 videos of consistent material, you putting your soul into it, to actually build a persona on YouTube. And I mean, I'm ready for that. It's not an issue. I won't be doing anything else anyway. That's my simple way of life. It just allows me to do stuff that I want to do. I need to get my brain into the thinking of making YouTube videos again. It's quite distracting. I mean, I am in a better position than I've ever been in. I don't have any neighbors. I have my own basement. I have my own house. My internet's pretty bad though. I have 2 computers now. Everything is really good right now. It's just that I gotta get into the thinking and get past this thing that my brain does. My brain is afraid of commitment, because if I commit to something, I can't do something else, or I shouldn't do something else. I struggle to be able to do what I want when I want to do it, which might sound selfish, but it means doing the base things like working and maintaining yourself with food and sleep and everything. Do that stuff and then you can do whatever you want. That's basically it. And YouTube allows that. I can do whatever video I feel like, whenever I feel like it. I just gotta get into the thinking of actually spending time by the computer again. Yes, I whine a lot. That's pretty much it. I whine a lot. I think Overwatch will change that. So I'm pretty much looking forward to it. It's gonna be interesting also to see if my upload works with this video. I'll know it when I uploaded this. Yes, I shared a lot of information and opinions about me. It's kind of selfish, but it's my channel, so I'm fine doing that. Also, I had a face cam on, which is interesting. It's interesting that I have a green screen standing around right beside me, but it's a struggle to put it up and get it working, so I figured I'd just put my face down here. It's okay that it's small. I mean, I look at Trump. He has a very small face cam. You can barely see him, but it still adds something to the video. So I'm gonna start off doing that. Me looking very small. That's okay. So well, that's it. Now I'm actually gonna quit this video. So that's good. I'm probably gonna go play PvP with Simbaka for a while. Then I'm gonna edit and upload this video tonight. It's pretty good stuff. Pretty good. You take care and have a really nice day. And I'll see you soon. Goodbye.